I'm going to share one of the biggest hoaxes there is, how we're all sold into it for the whole of our lives, and how we might be able to break out of it to live the life of purpose that we need or desire. I'll then outline 7 key steps that we need to go through in order to create our best life. Before I continue, if you'd like what I've put here, please like this video and subscribe using the button below to receive more like it. Also click the bell icon to get updates. I'm planning regular videos just like this, sharing my road to lifestyle freedom. Growing up, we were indoctrinated into the idea that we should follow a traditional career path, working 50-hour weeks to receive a regular income. We needed to get into the office early, stay late, and even come in at weekends. Then maybe, just maybe, we'll get a pay rise one day. If we don't get one, we'll leave, get a better paid job, and then it's rinse and repeat. The story we're told is if we work long enough, we'd save enough money to retire at the age of 65. Oh, hold on. They've recently changed that to 67 here in the UK. It may well change again soon as it becomes even less affordable to pay all of these pensioners who are living longer. So who the hell came up with all this? Since when was there a rule saying we have to trade our time for money? In fact, this is one of society's biggest hoaxes. Time is our most precious and important commodity. All of the money in the world can't replace the fact that our income is limited by time, but only when we're trading time for money. And there are 2 reasons why this is true. The first reason, you've only got 24 hours in a day to devote to the pursuit of money. Most of us need 8 hours to sleep, say 2 hours to commute, and then we need time to cook, eat, wash, relax, and spend time with friends and family. That leaves us with maybe 10 to 12 hours a day to trade for income. And that's it. The reality is that no matter how much our time is worth, there'll always be a limit to the amount of time we have available. The second reason? Well, in the pursuit of money, few of us can get more of it when we want more of it. We have to wait years before being eligible for that job promotion. And there's a fair chance that we may not get promoted for reasons nothing to do with our performance. And what happens when we do, by chance or effort, get that pay rise? Well, the fact is that the more we make, the more we'll lose. Employee tax is the most heavily taxed income there is, and the more income we earn, the more tax we'll pay as a proportion of our income. This means that when we get a promotion, often there's a frustration that the impact of that additional income doesn't meet our lifestyle expectations. When we're continuously trading time for money throughout our lives, time is limited for pursuing the things that we're passionate about. This could be a hobby we love, or giving back to the community, or building something that could have a real impact in the world. Simply put, with limited time becomes limited impact. The question is then, how do we stop trading time for money? Well, there is one sustainable solution that's accessible and relatively inexpensive to build, and that's an online business. Most businesses require significant investment to get off the ground, things like renting premises, hiring staff, and buying stock. And this can be a massive barrier to entry for most people, but it's not necessarily the case with online business. I'd like to share 7 key steps to start in an online business that can demonstrate that it's possible to start making the transformation to time and income freedom now. Step 1 is change your mindset. The first thing we need to do is change our beliefs. When we drop the mindset that says that in order to make money we have to trade our time for it, our minds open up to the possibilities. We need to understand that there's no rule that says that to earn X you have to work X hours. In fact, it's more important to spend time unlearning the old and learning the new. We need to think about trading value for money, not time. Think about what value you can create. What assets, skills, knowledge or connections or ideas do you have that people value? Work out your strengths and competency. Number 2, build your expertise and authority. Once we understand the strengths and the value we can bring to others, we next need to build expertise around it. Developing expertise translates into larger value creation for ourselves and others, because we can now solve the problems that few others can solve. However, being recognised as an expert takes time and work, which is why building authority is just as important. Building authority around your expertise is what will help people discover your expertise in the first place. As soon as you're in learning mode about your new life, talk about what you've learned, then ask people to comment and share any hints and tips. Update your learning and build your community. Number 3, understand the value of your time. Use the Pareto principle. Not all of us can leap into entrepreneurship in the blink of an eye. It's important to target your resources where they'll have the most impact. For example, instead of working with 10 customers that are going to pay you £2 an hour, find 2 that will pay £20 and drop the rest. Of course, this is easier said than done, but the logic here is to stay focused on the few that deliver the most results. This is the application of a thing called the Pareto principle. It's an unwavering law of the universe that suggests that 80% of the effects come from 20% of the causes. So try to focus efforts on the 20% of things that will deliver the results. 20% of customers will bring 80% of revenue, 20% of productivity will deliver 80% of the results, etc. If we apply this principle, we'll be working fewer hours for the same, if not more, income. Number 4, find or create a product. To stop trading time for money, create an offer that you can sell and deliver without having to be there. A powerful way to start is to become an affiliate. This allows you to build your marketing chops without selling existing products and getting paid for selling it to your customers. Another option is to create an online product, an ebook, training program, membership program, software apps or something like that. You can also sell physical products online, but you'll have to find someone who can manufacture, deliver the product to your customers. And there are ways of doing that on the internet, of course. The reason why an online product can be powerful is that you can create it once, then focus the rest of your time on selling it. Over time you'll develop the product or maybe find or create new products. This means that you could go on holiday, spend time with your friends or sleep and still have the ability to benefit as customers purchase your offerings. Step 5 is to automate everything. Figure out a way to automate and systemize everything you can in your business. This could range from how you acquire customers to how you deliver your products to how you drive traffic. Whether that means content calendar, automated emails, webinars, social media posts, Facebook ads, etc. The more that you can systemize them, the more time you'll have to focus on the business, not in the business. You should be building your long-term strategy, building relationships and growing the business, the drivers that will make your business thrive. Of course, you can't automate and systemize everything in the business, so what do? And that leads you to number 6, hire someone. Eventually it just makes sense to hire someone to help you in certain areas of the business. How do we know which areas to outsource? Well, one way is to create 3 lists to freedom. This list, designed by a chap called Chris Ducker, will change the way that you look at your time. And here's how it works. First, create 3 columns with the title 1, hate doing, 2, shouldn't do, 3, can't do. You need to outsource first the things that you hate doing. Getting past what you hate doing will not only help you appreciate the value of outsourcing tasks, but it will maximize the strengths that you already have to avoid focusing on your weaknesses. And number 7 is build your next offering. So you built your authority site, you've built your product, you've figured out a way to automate and hire someone to grow the business. So what's next? Well, often it's not enough to have one offering out there in the market. The biggest businesses expand into different products and services, or they find a way to upsell to their current customers. And your customers are your biggest asset. Is there a product idea that your customers have been nagging you about? Is there a set of features that you can add to provide a premium pricing package? Understand what your current customers are looking for and figure out a way to deliver it using the systems and resources you already have in place. And the last thing really is to reward yourself. So what's the point of having more time if you're not able to enjoy it? Spend time with your loved ones, learn something new or travel the world. We must be able to visualize and reward the results we've achieved in order to associate the notion of having more time as a positive result. Take the time to recharge, reconnect, do more of what you love. Time is only worth having if you spend its worth. At the end of your life, you'll never regret not having passed one more test, not winning one more verdict, or not closing one more deal. You'll regret time not spent with a husband, a wife, a friend, a child or a parent. If you're ready to take action and build your ideal life, I've partnered with what I think is the best online training and mentorship company out there. I can get you the materials that started me. I'll leave a link in the description below. Let me have your details and I can let you have them for free. Taking massive action was how I escaped the 9 to 5. Perhaps it's time for you to do the same.